This just got real.
No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
Hi everyone. So today is a very special day for us because we have some good news. We decided to do ICSI. So today is Monday, the 5th of September 2016, and Francois and I literally just got back from the doctor. We went to the fertility clinic to have a chat with the doctor. If you remember correctly from our previous video, you know that we said that we wanted to do IVF or ICSI at the end of this year. So we had a consultation with the doctor to just talk to him about all the options and how it works and the payments and everything. And in the car on our way there this morning, we decided to do ICSI this month. To know more about our fertility journey, watch our fertility journey video where we tell the entire story of how we arrived at this point. So in today's video, I'm just going to talk a little bit about how everything works. This is very much kind of a video diary for me as well. And as I said, we just came back from the doctor, so I'm making the video almost immediately. We just had a quick lunch. Also so that I can remember everything, and also if you're interested in how the process works, I will give you some more information. I am very interested in these things, but we went to the doctor to talk to him about everything. I could have just read up on it on the internet and we could have gone ahead without having a consultation, but I'm very much a big picture type of person. I want to know what to expect and when to expect it, and just to get a bird's eye view of what the next month or so will be like. So I'm going to try my best to explain to you what we are expecting and how the entire process works. Remember, this is based on my specific cycle and our specific case, so it might be different for other people, but this is our story. So the first thing, I'm just checking my notes there. Okay, so there's a difference between IVF and ICSI. IVF is in vitro fertilization, and that is where they let the sperm and the egg, where the sperm fertilizes the egg by itself. And with ICSI, they do that manually. So they inject one single sperm into the egg cell, and that is how the egg is then fertilized. So what I can expect over the next month or so, at the moment I just finished a cycle, so we have to wait until about the end of September for my next cycle to start. Then what will happen is, from day 3 to day 11 of my cycle, I will have menopause injections. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, I'm not entirely sure. But the injections will be done at home. Francois will be able to administer them. Whoa, son, let me just fix that. Okay, that's better. So Francois will be able to administer the injections at home. We also asked the nurse to show us exactly what it looks like and how to do it, how it should be done, and she also showed Francois exactly what you have to do with the needles, but it seems quite straightforward. You have different quantities that you have to do each day. Like I said, that is day 3 to 11 of the cycle. And then, yes, so then you basically just make the specific mixture and you inject it into my stomach area just below the belly button. The nurse said it won't hurt that bad. It might burn a little bit or bleed a little bit or maybe bruise later on, but it's only how many days? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 9 days that you have to do the injections. So hopefully it won't be that bad. Okay, so then the next step is between day 8 and 11 of the cycle. So this is now after the injections. You have to go for 2 or 3 scans. That depends on a number of things. The injections are to stimulate egg growth and help you to make healthy eggs. What we found very interesting, the doctor said that the injections don't actually help you to make or produce more eggs. The number of eggs that you produce each month is predetermined from birth, since you were still a fetus yourself. So you have a specific number of eggs that you will release in your lifetime. That I knew, but I didn't know that each month the number of eggs that will be released or will be formed is also predetermined. So it's not that you make more eggs, it's just that they help more eggs to actually survive the process, because apparently they are also in competition and the strongest ones survive. So then after the scans, where they just check whether the eggs are growing and whether they are healthy, about day 13 of the cycle, this also depends, it can be a day or two later or earlier, but then they harvest the eggs. So I was a little bit worried about that, but not too much. But my mind was really set at ease by the doctor. He said it's a very simple procedure. You go in for 1 day and you are under anesthesia, but not a very heavy one, as I understand it. So then they just harvest the eggs. Then the eggs of course grow and they see how many they can use. And then about day 16 or day 18 of the cycle, they then do the egg transfer, where they of course transfer it into the uterus, and then you have to wait about 10 days before you know whether you are pregnant or not. It was wonderful to sit down with the doctor and with the different nurses. They were extremely helpful. We are at Ivita's fertility clinic at Vincent Pallotti Hospital in Cape Town. I know people come from all over the world to see the doctors and specialists there. They are truly amazing, and I will also put a link to the fertility clinic in the description of this video if you want to go check it out. But it was so nice to just sit down and talk and look at all the options. They also explained everything to us with regards to the payment, and which is quite nice. You make a once-off payment and then that includes everything. So it's not like every time you go in for a scan or a consultation, you get more bills and bills and bills. You know exactly what it will cost. Beforehand, you make the payment and then everything is over and done with, which is very convenient. I can't even begin to tell you how excited we are. We've been wanting a baby for so long, and here we are with a specific plan, and it's very, very exciting. Like I said, we planned to do this at the end of the year, and now we decided to do it this month. So this is getting very, very real. I am planning to do weekly updates on our fertility journey, especially because we will be starting with the ICSI process now. Please leave me a comment or let me know. You can leave a comment here on this video, or also on our Facebook page, or send us an email. All of the details will be at the end of the video. If you have gone through a similar process, or if you have any further questions, maybe I can help you. If you want to know more about the process or anything with regards to your own fertility journey, if you think I can help by any means. Exciting! Woo!